Probably the leading cause so many automotive technicians make a mistake when we're diagnosing, when we're troubleshooting, is because we forget to kiss. Hi, I'm Derek Rainey, automotive technology instructor, automotive technician development coach, and speaker. Look, today is Friday, so I want to bless you on a day with a technician tip that I believe will help you, and you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll get it. You'll understand. I was just yesterday. We were diagnosing. We were working on a 2014 Chevrolet pickup truck. Customer comes in. I got my students. The customer comes in, and the complaint is that the AC is not, cooling. It's blowing out nothing but hot air. And so rightfully so, we want to check the system. And one of the first things, I got this brand new scanner that I'm just so excited and thrilled about, and I just can't wait to use it. I can't wait to hook it up. But nonetheless, we get the vehicle and we kind of discuss it. We're talking around about it. And so one of the first things we did was we said, okay, the first thing we need to do is we need to verify the state of charge. We need to make sure that there's refrigerant in the system. And if there's refrigerant in the system, then why is it not cooling, right? But we checked the state of charge. Much to my surprise, the state of charge was pretty good. It was full. In fact, when we restored it back to manufacturer specification, and it still was blowing hot air. So when I would command the air conditioner on, whenever we commanded the air to come on from the control head, we got no activity from the compressor. And so we got the testing, and of course, with all the years of experience and all the things that I've seen, my thought process sometimes gets away from me, right? And I start thinking about some other things, or this could be the problem. And a lot of times I'm thinking of the things that can be the problem, or probably the most expensive things. And when we do that, that can be detrimental to our customer, and it can also be detrimental to us as skilled technicians. But nonetheless, we ended up, we decided, hey, let's check the relay. Let's make sure the relay is operative. Let's make sure it's good. We checked the relay was good. And then I said, okay, let's jump across the relay and let's see if we can make the compressor come on. And we were successful. We jumped across the relay, the compressor engaged, started running, and we noticed immediately that there was no suction on the low side. So I called it. I said, hey, bad compressor. We're gonna have to replace this compressor. But we still have a problem. Whenever I command the air on, the air doesn't come on from the control head. It doesn't, when from the inside, the panel, it doesn't come on from. So nonetheless, I had a student say, well, Mr. Rainey, I will check all of the fuses. And he did. And it was like clusters of fuses everywhere. And we checked all of the fuses. And wouldn't you believe, he got to the last cluster of fuses, and there was a blown 10 amp compressor fuse that was blown. And when we replaced that fuse, we were able to rightly command the air on from the control head. And it took me back to when I was in college, and my instructor used to tell me, Derek, I need you to kiss. And I'm like, man, what is KISS? And he would say, keep it simple, stupid. That was hilarious. But that is so true. And a lot of times when we're diagnosing, a lot of times when we're troubleshooting, one of the things that we forget to do is we often forget to keep it simple. And then we go and it ultimately ends up leading us sometimes down a road where we can misdiagnose the problem, costing the customer some unwanted money that they have to spend, costing us some time that we're now wasting, because now we got to go back and make this thing right. All right. So I want you to think about that. This is your tech tip for the day: is in our diagnostics, remember to KISS. Remember to just simply keep it simple, stupid. Because listen, the bottom line is, sometimes we can find a problem in probably the first 1 or 2 steps of our diagnostic procedure or our diagnostic process. So I want you to have a good weekend. I want you to think about what I said. Keep it simple, stupid. Have a great weekend. I wish you a very happy Good Friday, and I wish you a happy Easter. Hope you enjoy this weekend. And hey, reflect, take some time to reflect and think about what this is all about. The fact this weekend is all about us having a Lord and Savior. And that's a beautiful thing. And so look, I will see you on next week. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. And every week I'm gonna post videos that help you develop as a tech and give you tech tips like this. So I'll see you on next week. Bye.